Hi there everyone. This is going to be something a little bit different to what I normally do, but I thought it would be a good experiment to share with you. I'm going to try to make a smudge stick, and I've been wanting to make one of these for a long time. Excuse me, just put my coffee down. Yeah, I've wanted to make these, and I've been growing a herb garden, you see, so I've got the herbs now. And actually this is probably, well it is, it's my first harvest of my rosemary. My rosemary plants are big enough now I can take cuttings. So yeah, I've got two types. I've got this kind of fresh green coloured one, which is actually a trailing one. And this one, which is the normal bush kind of one. They're very big. Anyone who's grown rosemary will know how vigorous they are, so it doesn't mind being snipped. It smells absolutely gorgeous. I wish you could smell it. And I've got sage. Here's my bits of sage. I've got tons of sage. And what else? I bought some thyme, which has got... Oh, are these in focus? Lovely little flowers on them. And my lavender is doing amazing. We're coming into winter now in New Zealand, and it's still producing flowers like this. It's still going strong. And actually where I live we don't get frosts, so a lot of the plants, they just keep going right through the winter. It's amazing really. And I pulled these ones in, little, I think these are called lobelia. Just a little bedding plant, which I thought would be decorative. And likewise these, daisies, another bedding plant. What else? Oh yes, this is from my bay tree. Oh. So I've also got some spices to add to my smudge stick. Makes it a bit unusual, and I'll explain that in a minute. So I've got ginger, cinnamon stick, and some cloves. Now, there's a reason behind all of this, and that's when I was researching how to make the smudge sticks. There's lots of different ways that people do it, and so I looked at lots of different videos on YouTube, and I found one where a lady was making prosperity smudge sticks, and I thought, what a fantastic idea. So all the herbs involved have their various meanings, and it's all very what's the word, it's using intention and the properties of the different herbs and that bring to mind prosperity. So that's why you've got sage, rosemary, thyme, lavender, bay leaves, as I've said, and plus these herbs. Now, the lady that was doing this video, I don't know her name actually, but she's got a channel called Shuffle Tarot. She's a very lovely lady, and I really enjoyed the video that she made, so I'll put a link at the bottom underneath this video so that you can look her up, and I highly recommend you go and check out her site. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Now the other important thing is to bind the smudge stick. You need just plain cotton thread. Make sure it's cotton, because you don't want anything with man-made fibres, because you're going to burn it, so you don't want to get the toxic fumes. What you want is the beautiful aroma of your herbs rather than nasty chemicals. So same goes for this twine that I'm using. This is string twine, natural, and you can tell a quick way to test it is just to light the end of it and burn it, and if it melts and stinks, then you know it's not nice and it's man-made. But if it just smoulders and burns, then you know it's fine. So I've already tested this and this is okay. So, yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to work. I have bound it as tightly as I could, and I've got a few tail ends like this one, so I'm going to snip that off. And I'm going to snip the top. There it is. And I'll snip the bottom. And I'm hoping that this is going to hold together. But this is the first one I've made, so I guess I'll learn as I go. And it being a Prosperty smudge stick, I found some green ribbon, and I thought it would be good to just... I've made a lot of mess here. So I thought it would be good just to tie. I can snip these off. This will be the part of the smudge stick that doesn't get burnt really. You'll need to hold it so with something, so I was thinking I could wrap ribbon just to hold it at the bottom. And green being the colour of money, so hence green is a good colour to use. It's a bit fiddly. Then a little bow. Like so. Lighting is not very good. So here it is. And what I'll need to do is I will need to hang it to dry it. And it may be that these petals fall away, but we'll see. There it is. I'll come back and tell you. I'll come back and show you it when it's dry. I think it's going to take a few weeks to dry, sort of hanging up somewhere in a dry, warm place, like an airing cupboard. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So I hope that was interesting, and maybe you'll try it yourself. Now, there's one more thing I need to show you, which is putting these cloves in. Now, I've already put 6 in. See them in there? And this is the last one. There's going to be 7, because 7 is a lucky number. So you just tuck them in, like that. So you can see the other ones dotted around. There we are. It's finished.